We have reached another energetic shift, so let's find out what's going on with your power within. Now, if you're new to this channel, then welcome to Dvn Bluprnt, where we help you to awaken the divine design in you. And if you're not new, then welcome back, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Now, the Human Design Gate is making an energetic shift from Gate 11 Ideals in the Ajna Center to Gate 10 Behavior of Self, also known as the Gate of Authenticity in the Identity Center. Now, when the energy was in Gate 11 Ideals, it had us looking at our beliefs and how they are keeping us in an illusion and delusional mindset, which is blocking our ability to see concepts, the ideals that leads us to the endless opportunities so that we can take the necessary actions to achieve what we require in our lives. Now, to uncover what is going on in your shadow, then check out our In the Shadow videos. Now, during this new energetic shift, the energy will be in Gate 10 Authenticity. This energetic shift will occur from December 20th to December 25th, and in this 6-day window, this energetic shift will allow you to consciously interact with the energy of Gate 10 Authenticity and how you express this energy. Now, this video can be used anytime after the Human Design energetic shift as part of your inner work, your shadow work for your self-discovery and healing journey. Now, each one of us expresses the energy of this gate differently, and that is determined on a few factors. The first factor would be how the center is defined, and the second would be whether the gate is activated or not. Now, to understand how Gate 10 Authenticity affects you, you want to make sure that you are looking at your Human Design Blueprint. Now, you can get a free Human Design Blueprint online. We also offer a Human Design Foundational Workshop to help you to understand how to read your own energy so that you can learn how to manage it by making decisions and taking actions that are specifically to you. Now, to learn more about how you can enroll into this workshop, then check out our link in the description box. Now, Gate 10 Authenticity, as I mentioned before, is located in the Identity Center, also known as the Self Center. And this is the chakra center that helps with forming your identity, what you love, and your sense of direction, what you are here to give to the world, your purpose. And this chakra center has a connection with your liver, which filters your blood, and your blood embodies the joy in your life as well as it carries the memories of your ancestors. Now, when this center is defined, you own the energy and you influence the world with your energy because you know who you are, you know what you love, you know where you are going, you know your why, and you have always known this since you were young. Now, when it's undefined or open, you borrow the energy, which means you have access to experience different identities, different ways of love, different directions to go, and different reasons why you are experiencing them. And it's due to how you are being influenced by the world. Now, because you are borrowing this energy, it is important that you understand that the energy does not belong to you and that you need to release it in order to sustain the health of your joy that is running through your veins. Now, when the gate is activated, it is the specific energetic theme, the trait that you are consistently expressing, and this is the way you are specifically using the energy to influence the world. And when the gate is not activated, you are being influenced by this specific energetic theme, this trait, depending on who you are with and where you are. Therefore, being with the right people or in the right place is very vital. Now, all energy has a light and shadow or high or low way of expressing itself, and this energetic forecast will help you to understand how this gate expresses itself in the light and in its shadow. Now, if you're interested in finding out what is hiding in your shadow, then check out our In the Shadow videos that we post every 3 to 5 days after the new energetic shift. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button to be notified when a new video has been posted. Now, let me ask you this. Are you at a point in your life where you feel stuck, where your life doesn't seem to be going anywhere? Your mind is constantly circling and it's trying to find a way out. This is because you are living in your shadow. Now, there was some point in your life where there was an important decision that had to be made, which conflicted with every part of your being. And the fear of making this decision due to its possible outcome could have caused you to be on the wrong side of the decision. And so this lack of certainty caused you to ignore the truth about making the decision. And so you had to replace that truth with facts. And as a result, it caused you to pause your life, to live in your shadow. and your shadow is what is creating the crisis, the indecision that you are having. Now, let me ask you another question. Are you tired of living in your shadow? Are you tired of living in your crisis mode and constantly feeling powerless? And are you ready to take control of your life? Now, if you are, then I have a 9-week mentorship program that is limited to a small group of people that focuses on strengthening your internal boundaries, which are connected to your values, your mission, which is your purpose, and your vision. And the strength of all of these are necessary when you are making decisions and you are taking actions, because they help you to see the truth. Now, to learn more about this exclusive program and to grab your seat, then click the A Time For You link in the description box to be taken to our online university. We also have monthly workshops that will help you on your self-discovery and healing journey. So check out the link in the description box to learn which one will be best for you. Now let's get into the energy of Gate 10, Behavior of Self, Authenticity. Now the energy of this gate is about self-love, self-acceptance, and self-worth, your ability to be empowered so that you can empower others. Now self-acceptance is when you have authentically accepted yourself, not based on what your family, your tribe, your caretakers have defined you as, but who you truly are underneath the mask. And this is what helps to build self-love. Now, once you know who you are, you can start to love and forgive others, because you know that not loving and forgiving them means that you are only hurting yourself. And this is what builds self-worth. Self-worth is when you know who you are, what you like, what you dislike, what makes you happy, your weaknesses, your strengths, and so much more. And knowing all of these things about yourself is what builds your intrinsic worth, your value. You will then start to realize that you are the asset. You will then start to realize that you are the asset, and with any asset you have, it requires protection, which then you will make sure that your emotional boundaries are in place to ensure that you stay authentic to you. Now, the shadow of living without self-acceptance, self-love, and self-worth will cause you not to follow your heart, lower your emotional boundaries, and not protect them, create jealousy, bitterness, all to please others and devalue yourself. Now, in order to stay empowered, you have to be willing to always do the work on yourself by learning to love, to trust, and forgive yourself as well as others. So the 3 major questions during this energetic shift are: 1. How strong is your triangle of self-authenticity, your self-love, your self-worth, your self-acceptance? 2. Do you know who you are not? And 3. What side of the triangle requires more attention in this season of your life? So here are some journal prompts that you can reflect and journal on during this energetic shift. Day 1, journal prompts are about inquiry. 1. What are the top 3 areas of your life where you're not showing up as your authentic self? Why and how does it make you feel? 2. What beliefs are causing you to not show up as your authentic self and why? Day 2, journal prompts are about goals. 1. How has these beliefs caused you not to show up as your authentic self and why? And 2. What would be the first 2 goals that you would have to create to help you to show up authentically? Day 3 journal prompts are about method. 1. What would be the first 4 action steps you would have to take to align to being authentic, and why these steps? And 2. Who would you need to include? What would be your timeline, and how much would it cost you, whether it be your time, your energy, or money? And are you willing to put in the effort? Day 4 journal prompts are about examination. 1. What part of your action plan would you have to examine, pay attention to ensure that you don't revert back to people pleasing and devaluing yourself, and why? And 2, what boundaries do you currently have in place or need to put in place to ensure that you stay authentic? Day 5 journal prompts are about betterment. 1, what would you have to do to not neglect your self-love, your self-acceptance, and your self-worth? And 2, what would you have to do to connect with your spiritual support team, such as your higher self, your ancestors, guides, angel, God, and the divine, to ensure that you are following your guidance with staying authentic? Why that practice and how often? And last, day 6, Journal prompts are about empowerment. 1. How would you know if you have achieved self-empowerment? What would it look like and how will it feel? And 2. How can you help others with their self-empowerment? Now take time each day to reflect and journal on these questions to help you on your self-discovery and healing journey, and to uncover how you are expressing Gate 10 authenticity. Now don't forget that we have a 9-week mentorship program that will help you with strengthening your internal boundaries, which are necessary with helping to get out of your crisis mode and to live a life of empowerment. Now check out our link in the description box to learn more about this program. Also feel free to leave a comment to let us and others know what you are experiencing. We look forward to seeing you in our next energetic shift.